Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I'm here at the machine shop having a new custom tool made, and I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you guys a little bit about having these tools made to help everybody out except for just myself. The first tool that I had made that I can remember that I shared with other Volvo people was this little box, this little square solid steel block here. I've ran around town looking in different areas trying to find something to insert into that serpentine belt tensioner and release the tension off of it so that I can get that off without the struggle. Well, it turns out that it's an 11/16 inch opening, and I finally found a supplier that had that steel stock in a rod form that was a perfect fit. So I went there, I told him I needed an inch of it. He told me the price was $91. $91 for a little block of steel seemed a little excessive to me, but hey, I'm not the one that sets their price. So I asked him how much was two of them. He said two of them is $94. That's interesting. How much for three of them? He said three of them is $95. So for every one that I got cut past two was only $2 additional. So instead of getting my one cut or two or three to do me for a few years, I decided to have about 40 of them cut to help everybody else out. So I got 40 of them cut. They were raw, rough edge steel little blocks. Well, not too many people want a steel block that's got a bunch of rough edges that can cut you, hang up, and stuff like that. So, to get those refinished was about $25 each. Didn't seem like that was reasonable. So I took the 40 that I got cut, I took them and filed down the edges of them by hand. I also washed off the rust, or got the rust off of them, painted them yellow, purchased screws to use as retaining pins, and I don't know what all that cost me, excluding my time. I guess it's somewhere around $3 a piece. So I buy packaging to ship them, and I pay for shipping. That comes up to somewhere in the neighborhood of $6.50 each. I asked people for $9.50 each for them because remember, the first one cost me $91 and it was rough. So I think it's relatively reasonable to ask somebody to give me $9.50 for something that's costing me approximately $6.50, excluding my time of refinishing the block and standing in line and shipping it out to you. I think I'm profiting, if we can call my time and effort profit, about $3 a set. So there you have it. So my second tool set that I offer to the Volvo community is this engine mount upper bushing press for the upper torque arm. The first one cost me several $100s. Meet with the machinist, help with designing, traveling back and forth, yada yada yada. At any rate, the first one's expensive, in excess of $300, $400. To have them duplicated is a little less than $20 a set. Now, I offer them through me personally. I offer them through eBay. Most people get them through eBay. I promise you, it is impossible for this block not to work. If you buy this block, it's going to work. It goes in the hole. It relieves the tension. You hold it with the screw, and it works. Nothing mechanical about it. This press, I've removed and replaced the OEM style bushing with this press on several vehicles. It is not possible for this bushing press not to work. I said all this to say this. If you purchase one of these through some source like eBay or something like that, eBay collects fees, PayPal collects fees, the post office collects fees, packing, shipping, my time, whatever, those costs are accrued. Please do not send me a message proclaiming that this bushing press or this tensioner holder or any other tool that I have had manufactured and offered to you does not work. It's not possible. It works for its proper application. I recently discovered that there is an issue pressing the cam seal or crank seals onto the crankshaft and into the block, or over the shaft and into the head. Well, I had a mechanic show me a plastic tool, and I'm back at the machine shop having an aluminum seal press made. From what I heard, when you're doing a front crank seal on these P80 cars, these 2.35 blank 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 white block Volvo cars, it is very common to damage the seal installing it, because a lot of times the lip of the seal will roll, popping the spring loose, and then you put everything back together and you have a massive oil leak. It actually happened to me one day. Someone wanted new cam seals installed. I installed the timing belt, the cam seals, the water pump, all that stuff. We put it back together, massive oil leak. The seal rolled on the shaft, popped the spring off, and I had to take the timing belt and the camshaft sprocket back off, pull the seal out, put another one in, purchase another one to get that fixed. That new seal cost me about $25 at the dealer, plus a couple of hours of time, and not counting the time that I had to take to go retrieve the seal. That was probably another hour and a half. So I said all that to say this. I'm about to release some seal presses. We're working on the seal press for the crankshaft right now. That's the most vulnerable one that's rolling on people. Then we're going to work on the ones for the camshafts. When we get these tools done and ready for the public, they're going to work. Please don't purchase one and tell me they don't work, because they do. I spent the time and the money having them designed properly and having them work properly. I currently have a crank seal leak. It's not leaking that bad, but it is leaking. Leaking oil destroys the rubber around it. So I'm going to replace mine soon. I'm going to use this tool to press it in, and I'm going to make a video of it. And the ones that I'm working on for the camshafts, front and rear, will actually recess the seal to the proper depth inside the head. So please do not order one of these and then send me a message saying that they don't work, because that's not going to be it. If you order one and you get it in and you use it, please keep it. Now, I said all that to say this. When I talk to mechanics and talk to them about their customers coming to their shop, the average mechanic bill is about $365. So, when I run that number through my head, basically that tells me that when you use my videos to complete the task at hand, you save on average somewhere around $300 $60 minus the cost of your part, whether you got that new or you got it from the salvage yard, whatever. But you are saving money, I hope, drastically by using these detailed instructions that I'm posting on YouTube. So please do me a favor. Don't buy these tools through eBay or something like that and then tell me they don't work and then return them. That's kind of not fair to me. Now, if you're really, really extremely cheap and you refuse to conduct business in a reasonable way and you want to use one of these tools and not pay for it, please contact me directly and say, hey Robert, I want to buy one of these tools, use it and return it, but I know that's a big hassle for you because of all that you've gone through, so why don't you just loan me one? Okay, I will loan you one of these tools if you are too cheap to buy one. Contact me directly. I'll have you deposit my money for the cost of the tool. I'll send it out to you. You use the tool, then you return it. And let's say I charge you a $10 processing fee. So if you want to rent one of these tools for $10, please contact me direct. If you want to purchase one, I'm probably going to put in my listings that these things are no longer returnable because it's a big hassle for me otherwise. Now, the second scenario, if you are so financially strapped that you cannot purchase one of these tools, contact me direct. I will loan you one gladly. I want the cost of the tool, because if I don't get the cost of the tool, I'll probably never see it again. Believe it or not, I have people contact me all the time asking me to retrieve parts from salvage yards, send them things, and they never pay for them. I am not gainfully employed or in the position to supply the world with free parts. I just don't have it. I can't do it. So if you want to borrow one, cover the postage, bear at least that cost. Don't put that cost on me. I'll ship it to you after you make the deposit. You ship it back, then I'll credit you back whatever the cost was minus a restocking fee, which will be specified on my website, plus you cover the shipping. I just think that's fair. So we are trying to get you good quality stuff that you can use to help you save money. I'm glad to do that. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.